So, good evening all. Welcome to WES. 8 hours of Watkins Glen, and this is Stint 3. Stint 1 and well, Stint 2 will currently still be underway, and we will be waiting for these guys to finish their stint. As soon as they do, they will get their word to their supporting driver in their team, and they will leave the pits. So I am not sure what the gaps are at the minute, because I haven't been able to get the other stream up and live yet, but I will. But we will have a little scope through the grid and see who we've got. We've got Sober Motorsport in the Aston, RTB Dude in the AMG, Bounty Hunter also in the Aston, and we have the RSR Porsche for Bud Spencer. And we've got Haku. You'd never tell by that name there, but yes, it is Haku in the AMG also. Maxi King in the Jag. I've just walked out of that place. I don't really want to look at any more Jags, but so be it. Then we have the M6 for LMP Clex. That's a handful in this game as well. I wouldn't like to be driving that for 2 hours. But I do like this circuit here at Watkins Glen. Very, very lively circuit. Has a bit of everything. We have Killbear in a Corvette. Now that would be a good car around here, I think. And we have Berthoven 89 in the Aston again as well. Seems to be a popular choice here. And we have Mr. Vantor or Vanthor in the Audi. Another brave choice there. Quick car in capable hands though. Mine certainly aren't quite capable enough. And then Kiki there in the Aston again. I like that livery, that's nice. Sorry if I do go quiet every now and then, but I have literally not long walked in from work, so I haven't done anything yet. So I've just jumped on to get this running for you guys, so you don't miss a beat. So if you look to the top right of the screen there, there's a little image of Watkins Glen. We can go through the corners while we wait. The first turn, very exciting turn. This one's third gear corner, I'd say, for most of these guys, and that's called the 90. So, and then it's the flat out section through the S's and onto the back straight. Great bit of the circuit that is, I love it. And then we have the loop at the end, which is a high speed right hand corner. Well, actually they've missed the bus stop out in this one, isn't it? In the map I've got in front of me, the inner loop. Absolutely great bit of track. Well, it's not quite a chicane, is it? Because it's more of a bus stop. But you drop into fourth there, normally about 100 metres away. If it is in metres, it might be in yards. I have no idea. Some tracks do vary. And then pretty much boots it through there. What a great sector there, and then into the high speed right, the outer loop, I believe it's called. Or no, it's just the loop. Yes, and then down into the chute, the left-hander, and then into the toe, you'll see there, which is right at the bottom of the track as the map on the right-hand side. Then up to the heel, surprisingly enough, been very inventive with their names there. And then it doesn't appear the rest of the corners have any names, so we'll make them up as we go along. If you can think of any names. send them to me on the YouTube chat, and we can name turns 8, 9 and 10, I think they are. Just make sure I've got no volume on this. Good evening, PTE Motorsport. He's giving a big cheer on for his mate Bud Spencer. Well, his teammate, I imagine, as well. He's Bud. Oh, and Haku is out. I have missed that. Haku has left the pits. He's gone. So, we are racing, guys. Well, Haku is anyway. Let's get that off there and see what he's doing. He's come out on soft, so I'm not entirely certain what the settings are around here, what the tyre wear is, but we will soon see. Doesn't need to be too aggressive when you are, I say, running for 2 hours. You're still going to have to make stops. We can see tyre wear already, so it looks like there's going to be a few stops. So yeah, sorry some of you guys that you've had to switch to English, but I must have been the only pony available for the commentary. But desperate needs and desperate times and all that. And we have Bert Herman out of the pits as well. In second place, I will get a bit more information up for myself in a minute, so I'll help you along with the teams, etc, etc. I'm sure you all know, it's just me that doesn't, and I'm sure I'm getting half of the names wrong, but there's nothing new there. Just ask any of my friends at GTSV. Anyway, so back to the racing. Still only the 2 hour on track with a 1 minute 34 gap between them. This is quite a big lead these guys seem to have built up. We are, so it is. Nolla Racing S&S. It's Haku's team, and Bert Hoban is driving for, let me see, Stint 3. Sorry, I'm absolutely bloody useless at this kind of stuff, trying to do two things at once, but this is Black Flag Racing in second place. Now a lap in front of everyone else, but we do have somebody else leaving the pits, and it's Bounty Hunter, my friend Coon there. You know, he's one of our GTSV guys. And they are the Drama Llamas. Drama Llama Ding Dong. And now they're all starting to come out. We've got Vantora out as well, and Sober Motorsport coming out of the pits. Nearly 3 minutes 40 behind the leader Haku at the moment. Anybody else coming out yet? Not just yet. We'll have another quick flick through the order shortly. Or just give these guys a little bit of airtime as... Oh, it's nice to see the RA on track. So you don't see it very often. Not many people brave to drive it. It was one of the cars that really annoyed me in the license. Was it the licenses or was it one of the circuit experiences? It's one of the circuit experience, wasn't it? It was either Deep Forest or Trial Mountain. But yeah, it was quite difficult when you've just bought the game, especially for an amateur like me. Anyway, back to the racing. Haku has got a half a second penalty, but I don't think it's going to make too much difference at the moment. He's already done a 1:41.904. Let's hope it is second now. On a personal best at the minute, but almost 2 seconds slower. Then Haku on that last lap. Bounty Hunter now on his first flying lap. Got a bit of temperature into them tyres. Let's have a look at it through this section here. A fabulous set of corners, that on the inner loop, and then onto that loop. Or I think it is called the outer loop if you do include the inner loop. As we come up to the toe. Drop it to second to get the nose in either, and then get switched to third before you accelerate up the hill. Well, I could tell you what he's doing because it's displayed on the screen, couldn't I? Well, yeah, looking like he's been a little bit conservative at the moment as well. Well, yes, he has just come out of the pits, and we have Kiki out of the pits now in 6th. And a dude just leaving also. Just 3 more drivers to come, I believe, or is it 4? Because there does seem to be, yeah, we do seem to have 4 in here. Now, that's what we got going now. We've got Maxi King on his way out in the Jag. Although I do get sick of looking at them, it's still a pretty car, and it's not a bad car in this game actually. A little bit understeery for a rear-wheel drive car, but certainly does have some grunt out of that 5 litre supercharged V8. And sometimes on a track like this as well, torque can be king. But not according to Haku. But I'm pretty sure that Merc's got a bit of torque as well. And Kleck's leaving the pits now as well in the M6. I used to love that car in GT Sport. Can't quite get the handle of it on GT7 yet. But I will give it another try as they keep updating the physics as well, obviously. And they do make them slightly easier to drive as it goes. I'm currently 7 minutes 22 behind Haku. But with 68 laps to go, anything can happen. Gaps, considering these guys have been racing now, this is the 3rd stint, so this will be lap hour 5. And see, he's got some of these guys are pretty close, 15 seconds between LMP Klecks and Maxi King. As he had been lapped there by Sober Motorsports. Unless he's catching him up, I don't know, but not lapping himself. But now I think he has just been passed. RTP dude there in 7th. In the shiny Merc. We like that, the shiny blue, don't we? A bit different on screen to the old dull grey we had before. .38 seconds up the road we have Kiki. Aston seeming to be a very popular choice in this series. I've got to be honest though, I do like that car. It is one of my favourite GR3 cars in this game. I have been getting to quite like the Porsche though as well, which obviously we do have here also. Vanthoor in 5th in the gorgeous looking R8. On a personal best at the moment, and only 6 seconds up the road from Sober Motorsport. Let's jump on board with him as he will he catch Maxi King down here? Gap's a little bit too big at the minute. A little bit of a moment from Maxi King there, might make it a little bit easier to make the move. tight line there. Can we get the move done going into the hill? I think we're a bit too far back here. It would be a lunge. Oh, but Max King does go wide, or does he just let him through there because he is being lapped? No, he isn't. He might as well let him through, I think, and try and tuck in behind. And he gets the move done. Even though it wasn't a move, but meanwhile the gap has grown a little bit in front of Sober Motorsport. Let's try and get to the external view again. It's the only thing I hate about this game. I really miss keyboard controls. I don't think it's a lot to ask. Bring it back, Polyphonic. Say good evening all on stream. Good evening Jumanji. Good evening Works Garage. And Phil 299. I presume it's Phil. Yeah, it is Phil. Yeah, Bud Spencer getting a lot of support here, so let's have a look at him. He should be out now, shouldn't he? Here he is in the Porsche. And Killbear also out. Sorry I missed him leaving the pits. Bud just starting his out lap. Nearly 10 minutes behind. Maybe the Porsche not the car of choice round here. Or maybe just not their day. I don't know, I haven't seen the earlier 4 hours. Maybe I'll get the chance to watch it later. Probably not, considering I have to be up at 4:30 in the morning. But let's have a look at Killbear as well, because we haven't really seen the vet yet. And there she blows. Front there we have Haku. Hasn't had a lot of airtime really, apart from at the very beginning. And that's probably why I've avoided him as well, because he was the only man on track for a while. But he is now catching up to Lap Berthaven. Yes, I have watched Haku race before when I did a stream for the endurance round. Was it Nordisch Life? Yeah, it was Nordisch Life. And yeah, he's a machine, isn't he? Absolute machine. Yes, Will's Hope doing a great job there in second place. Bounty in third. He's doing some good consistent lap times there. Getting quicker and quicker as the fuel load lightens. The softs seem to be wearing quite well, so I think they'll probably last most of the tank of fuel, so no wonder everybody running the softs. Wouldn't seem to be much need to run anything else. I'm not sure if it's a dual compact championship actually. I'm sure I'll be able to work that out as the race goes on. I'm sure I shouldn't be saying these things live on air and letting you all know how unprofessional I am and not knowing my stuff. And here comes some more chats and lots more PTE Motorsport. Let's have a look at there, guys, shall we? We'll look on Bud. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the liveries, guys. I've noticed that some cars have a picture of a livery and then it's not showing on the car. So it's the same with the Corvette. I'll flick to it in a second. I have no look. See, there's a livery on it there. Then you look at the car, no livery. I mean, that's normally the sign of a bad connection, but I don't know. So there is a little bit of lag. So yeah, I'm not sure if they haven't got liveries on or it is down to server issues or whatever. I mean, I am in the UK, but it won't be down to my connection speed because that's ridiculously good. But whether it's down to my server connection, that's a totally different matter. So it's nothing to do with my internet and totally out of our hands. So I'm sorry if that is the case, guys, and liveries aren't showing. But yeah, some of them definitely are. But again, say another stock livery there, which I do find strange. And there as well, so yeah. Yeah, and it's showing that, yeah, showed a livery there, look. Yeah. So I have no idea what's going on there, guys, but as you can see, Kiki has a livery. And oh, livery. I think that's a stock livery as well as Bounty Hunter, isn't it? So there's definitely something wrong. But then, livery. So yeah, you guys tell me, I have no idea. So yeah, sorry guys, out of my hands. I could try, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll come out of the stream and go back in. I'm not going to leave the lobby, because that'll cause a disruption to the guys as well, which we won't do. But if I come out of that, perhaps if I go and spectate again, because you can see the liveries there, look, on your right hand side. Definitely there. So let's go back to track. Fingers crossed this will work. It's fixed problems in the past, but no, stock liveries. I'm thinking the server is having an issue and it's trying to save itself by not showing some of the liveries. Damn it. Maybe they're all too shiny. That is quite possible. Perhaps with them all it exceeded the decal limit. Yeah, it seems pretty solid my end as far as visual. It doesn't look like signs of crashing. Nobody's got them. There's a little bit of the old jitters, but I mean, last time I checked my connection speed, it was 900 and odd up and 100 and some, no, 900 and something down and 100 and something up. So it's definitely not a speed issue, but yeah, it's perhaps you guys have overworked the issue. The servers having them on too long. But yeah, fingers crossed it doesn't crash. That would be awful if it did. I mean, what would we do in that situation? I mean, I can't even ask anybody else if they're seeing liveries in the server. But at the end of the day, it's only a livery, isn't it? And we're racing, and it's the racing we come to see, isn't it? Not the cars. And if they look right in the other lobbies, you can just close your eyes and picture the pretty ones. Anyway, let's get some information back up and start talking about the racing again, and never mind the liveries for the time being. So Haku at the moment, again, he's just flying at the moment, starting lap 13, Bertobin in second, and lap 12, 1 minute 46 behind. Bounty in third, 3 minutes 44 behind, starting lap 11. Sober Motorsport only 7.5 seconds, that gap's come down a little bit to Bounty Hunter, he's pushing hard, because the gap has grown behind him. And we're fifth in that Mr. Van Thor, or Van Thor, I still don't know how I'm saying that. When Paul joins me later, if he does, then Worst Garage, he thinks he has had 400 stickers on it. Wouldn't that weigh the car down? Wouldn't it give you a weight disadvantage? Actually, in future, I'm going to make a really fancy decal and just have one decal on the car. To save weight, obviously. Oh, Kiki in 6. On lap 10. Just coming through the S's. to my favourite part of the track. Let's see what gear he goes through this in. So I normally use 4th. Yeah, so he dropped down late then though. Nicely done there. I think he's actually been a little bit economical with the fuel as well, as we can see a little bit of short shifting. I'd say there are some big lumps in these cars, so they don't necessarily need to be revved out. You've got the torque there. So it probably only cost you a 1/10, but after the rate this fuel's going down, it could save you a good few laps in fuel. And laps in fuel is time in the pits. Kiki on a personal best at the moment, 36 seconds in front of the dude. Again with the stock livery, and this is really annoying me now. I found out that it is down to the visuals. Here we are, Vega. Good evening, sir. Yeah, in the last stint it won't matter because it's all dark. Very true. Unless the shininess might make it worse. Who knows? And what if we have rain? If you can't cope with decals, how is it going to cope with rain? Can you have rain at Watkins, Glen? I don't think you can you? I didn't think any of the American tracks had rain. Oh, sounded like a bit of tyre squeal then. What did we miss? I'm seeing what times the BM's doing. Really, he's in the 44s at the moment on his lap 10. 7.5 seconds. Well, nearly 7 minutes 50 behind the leader. Max King in 9th. Oh, getting there a little bit sideways there. As Haku comes to pass him to start. What was it, lap 15 now for Haku, is it? Yeah. And still on his first set of tyres, so these tyres last him well. That's true, there's enough people in chat now, you'll be able to tell me. Is it a single tyre compound? Can you use, or do you have to use multiple? Probably shouldn't be asking you that, because then I'll stop looking at the race and start looking at my phone. Okay, Haku on a personal best, but the fuel dropping off now. The tyres still holding up well. Meanwhile at the back now, Bud Spence doing some good times there, set 43.7 on his last lap. Gilbert lagging a little bit there, so we won't keep it on the laggers too long because it starts to make me feel sick. Sorry about that, guys. King here starting to get caught and being lapped again by Bert Herben. Bert Herben making his way past. At least we can see the livery in the right hand corner of the car that's following or passing. Oh, what a changing car. Yeah, no, stop going on about liveries. Stop it, stop it. What a dude in 7th though. 33 seconds behind Kiki. Is this an actual battle or are these a lap down now? I think Kiki's got to be a lap down, hasn't he? Yeah, lap 12 and 13, but Kiki's looking at unlapping himself. He does seem to have the pace at the moment, running the 43, so 2 seconds a lap quicker at the moment. Not wanting to give that place up, but who would? Got to watch that corner, it can be a bit for penalties. Push that little bit too hard. Drop off the curb, and it's a minimum of half a second, I think. Or is it a second there? I can't remember. I'm sure we'll find out within the duration. Oh, where was the... There was a close gap, wasn't there? Where was it? Must have been further up. This is good to watch. It was here, wasn't it, as well? Yes, Sober Motorsports catching Bounty. It's down to 6 seconds, but Hoon doing a good job there. The gap hasn't really come down anymore. Only a second over the last couple of laps. And I say, showing good pace there, nice and consistent. From lap 8 to lap 13, all in the 43s. Apart from lap 7, from lap 6 as well. So I think this is the closest battle on track at the moment, but I think watching Kiki and Van Hall is more interesting. So let's jump on board with Kiki for a bit, shall we, and have a look at the back of an Audi. Ooh, trying to squeeze on the inside there. Good evening everyone else who's just joined us. It's 22 on stream now. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Obviously there's plenty more to see if you've only just joined us. I will mention the team names and that again shortly, because I've completely forgotten most of them. Apart from obviously the Drama Llamas. Make a move here, he's got the drive. I know this isn't for place, but mentally unlapping yourself, it's got to be good. You know you're going the right way at least. Sober Motorsports any closer to Goon. It's come down another few tenths. Under 6 seconds now. And is that Bounty just in front? Yeah, it's got Kildare with him. Keep our eye on this gap. Maybe I will have a quick flick through. That's the only problem with these endurance races. You don't get many actually on track battles. A lot of it's pits and strategy and just basically running for 2 hours to get it done. At the moment it looks like Haku has got it all under control. Still with the fastest lap of a 1:41.4 now. And again on purple sectors. Seem not a lot like they've got this all under the control. So gap of what has he got now to Verhoeven? 1:52. pushing on a little bit now. He's made a little bit of time back, or has Sober Motorsport made a mistake? Not sure. It could be traffic, could be anything. It looks like you'd have a bit of a slower lap that time round with the 1:44.3. Tyre wear looking to be a bit of a thing as well. That left front looking a little bit worn now. I imagine he will start to see the times drop off and stay in the 44s. But you never know with this game since the new tyre modelling came in. It's a bit... I'm not sure. They did seem to tweak it a little bit again with the last update, so it does affect a little bit more as you get a bit wear. Whereas the previous update, you could pretty much wait till they're gone and do similar lap times. But has Haku changed tyres yet, or is he still on his first set? Now after 20 laps, and I think he'll stay out for another couple. No, he must have been in. Look at that fuel. Oh, no, or is that? No, it's economical, isn't it, as well, the Merc? Yeah, tyres no way outlasting the fuel. Assuming that fuel is on 1 times. I could have quite easily looked at the settings before I started, but I was too lazy. Well, I wasn't. I just got in from work, to be honest, so I was in a rush. Yes, BTE Motorsport, you should have got a delivery tonight. A bit of takeaway would have been good. Edward Spencer currently in 11th. Not quite sure how this works now because I thought there was 10 people racing, but we have 11, so I'm not quite sure who the extra guy is racing for, or if it's a different team that I haven't got a listing for at the last minute. I have no idea what you're saying there, Chronic. Right, we do have a battle here between Maxi King and Kilbear. Kilbear seeming to have the bear at the moment, pulling away. I think he had a very bad lap last time around with the 1:47, but that could have been traffic and the pass, because he just seems to be pulling away from Max King now. He's got himself a half a second penalty, so I told we'd find out whether it's a second or half a second there, and it's half. The inner loop as well is an easy place to pick up a penalty. Get it wrong, but I'm not sure if that's correct, but it is saying it's in auto. I know some cars do just do that. Yeah, they're all doing it. So yes, I think the servers are a little bit broken today. It's not just liveries. Apparently everybody is running an automatic as well. Collects a little bit more airtime. He hasn't been up much yet, and we'll keep an eye on that gap to Bounty Hunter as well. Got 1 minute 19 in front and 1 minute 5 behind, so pretty much running with big gaps either way, so he can take his time and control his pace. The dude in 7th, 34 seconds behind Kiki. And currently on a personal best. Bit of a slow lap last time round, other than that looking pretty quick. Well, them tyres are starting to look worn. And Kiki doing a good job in 6. Unlapped himself. Ron Van Tor in P5, and seems to have cleared off a little bit as well actually. Now the gap in front to Sober Motorsport's growing. But the tyre wear very good. Really good actually. Meanwhile, what's happened to Bowers? Well, they've pitted. They've both pitted. They must have, yep. They've both been in the pits. And Sober Motorsport has made some time up there at only 1.8 seconds behind Bounty. With a 4-second short, quicker lap last time round. Was that made up in the pits? I don't know, because I missed it all. It's alright, you've only got 2 hours on me, guys. Well, not now. An hour and a half now, isn't it? Maybe a bit less. No, it is an hour and a half. And that's presuming everyone gets away when they do. Sober Motorsport do. Can you reel Goon in? Ah, good evening, Rocky. Good evening, everyone else that's joined. I'm not going to say WSR NBR Picks, that's an unusual name. He's giving a big cheer on for Maxi King in the Jag with the stock livery, because most of them are. Sorry about that, guys. I've mentioned it again, haven't I? Shut up, shut up. No more liveries. Now 9 seconds behind Kilbear. He's making a good bit of progress actually. How far is he behind Clex? 1 minute, so a lot of time to make up there, and I think Clex is lapping a little bit quicker. Turner has still got more than a minute to the dude. 36 to Kiki. Factory 5th is kind of on his own. Well, this gap now 1.3 to Sober Motorsport, 2 Bounty Hunter. So we'll stay with this battle. Do seem to be getting a little bit of elastic banding from these guys. The gap closes up and then Bounty will be slightly quicker through the next part and vice versa. Sober on a personal best at the moment on his fresh boots. And obviously they haven't put any fuel in, so the car will be lighter than last stint, so I do expect to see some quicker times. Whether they'll beat Haku's time, I'm highly unlikely, but Haku might. He's still on a personal best. There's Maxi King in front, about to be lapped. Nice job there, getting out of the way. Top job there, buddy. And 142.9 there from Goon. What did Soberdix? He was on a personal about 142.7. So even better. So this closing down nicely. So I can't see any lag between these two either, so makes it a little bit nicer viewing for us all. Turn that off for a second and have a Slightly better view of the cars without all the stuff in the way. But I do like to have that up, especially when I'm on my own, just so you guys have got the info and it gives me something to talk about. Coon's doing a good job of responding. He hasn't had to go defensive yet. Get a nice idea of how quick it is through this sector. As we go through the curve, sorry, the loop. As we approach the toe. Now I need to bring up some info just to see how close this gap is getting. Down to 8 tenths now. He's going to be in the draft down here. This is going to start to get dangerous for Coon. Sober Motorsport's really pushing now. 1:42.4 that lap with the help of a little bit of a draft. It's only going to get quicker. Good exit there by Coon, but even better by Sober. Not quite close enough to do anything in the loop, but he's on purple sectors by 1/4 of a second. That draft working wonders. Good exit there by Coon. Two different lines there. Bones taking the wider lines, trying to get in the power earlier. Has it worked? Yes, it has. Jump on board and look back from Coon, shall we? So we're thinking of having a look. Up to the 90. He must be sweating. He must be able to hear motorsport in his ears. How else would you hear? I don't know. 3 tenths now. It'll be a late braking move into the toe. Not an easy place to pass because he did normally take quite a tight line on the exit. And now he's a little bit too far back here, or is he? He's got a taking the tighter line. Has he got a good exit? Is he going to make a move into the heel? Yes, yes he is. And Sober gets it done. Anything bad? Oh, bounces off! Oh, commentator's curse-ish, except I've been on here for ages, so I'm not really going to take any responsibility, but yep. The move looked clean enough to me. I think it was just being slightly offline and the track being a little bit dirty and trying to get on the power early to stop the overtake and defend. But unlucky, buddy, unlucky. And well done, Sober. Up to third. Podium so far for you. And another quick lap there with a 42.6. Shikuma lost a lot of time there with that damage as well, and he's saying he's not long pitted. Is it on weak though? It looks like it might be. Not sure. Wouldn't have thought so in an endurance series. Kind of defeat the object, wouldn't it? Alright, so that move had been building up for a while. And now it's done. And Vantor in the pits in 5th. I'd never normally stay on a car in the pits, but it's a change of scenery at the moment, isn't it? I can imagine it's really a change of scenery for some of you guys who've been watching since this morning. And I hope all you Belgian guys have had a good couple of days off. I know it's some kind of bank holiday for you dudes and dudettes. This is the longest pit exit. Oh, has he crossed the line there? Yes, he has. 3 seconds penalty. Slap on the wrist, sir. That is also an annoying thing about this game. I do think it's quite a harsh penalty, but to be honest, when we used to implement it in championships in the past, we've added up to 5 seconds for crossing the penalty line. It's there for a reason. So still on his own little island there with a minute in front and over a minute behind. Kiki now with 45 seconds over the dude. LMP collects there's 1 minute 10 in front of Calvert 45. He's now got 16, nearly 17 seconds over Maxi King. Maxi King going into the pits also, and he's gone invisible. Oh no, there it is, it's back. The cloaking device disengaged. Here's some strange going on here today. I am going to save the replay of this race to see if it is the same as well. Or whether it's just me because I'm slightly further away, but I wouldn't have thought so. Have a look at Bud as well, who's been in the pits and 54 seconds behind Maxi King at the moment. Really starting to find his pace now, banging out a few 43s. And again a 43.1. Bud getting up to speed. These boys will be glad to see this. He has got a good few fans tuned in. Sorry I didn't see a message there, Rocky, for a minute. I didn't actually do that because I'd read that, but it was just time for a scroll through. Yes, Kiki should be in the pits, I would have thought, at the end of this lap. Unless he does try to go one more round, who knows. So still putting consistent 44s in at the moment, very low 44s as well. Looking good, Kiki. Vanto already pitted in a 47-second lead. Kiki has got a lot of work to do to make any dent in that lead. But I am intrigued to see if he does come in at the end of this lap. Through the hill and then the corners we don't have any names for. 9 and 10. If I can count. And now he's staying out for another lap. He may stay out for a couple, but that could also be suicide. I'm not sure how slippy these get when they're low. He's staying out with that damage, but still running low 44, so it's not really costing him anything with the gap of 1 minute 9 behind. It should be too bad, because I mean he didn't put any fuel in that time, so it wasn't going to be as long a stint. And let's have a quick look at the front, haven't we? We haven't looked at Haku for a minute. Let's see how many laps. 32 laps, so Haku nearly halfway now. Bud getting some more support. I go on, then he just seems to have a lot of people following him here, so we'll put him back on for a bit. Without his livery, sorry. Oh no, I've got to stop mentioning it, but I can't. I don't like it when things don't go well. Haku has improved again with a 1 minute 40.7. Bringing that gap down. It's now only 18 seconds to Maxi King. Took a massive chunk out of that lead. We'll keep our eyes on that. We'll come back to that very shortly. Haku had a bit of a moment that lap. I know a 1:42.9 would sound great for anybody else, but when your previous laps were a 1 minute 40.9 and a 1 minute 41.7. Yeah, I think he's just taking it a little bit easier now. Had some fun with his fresh boots. Now see how far he can take them. But Hoban, meanwhile, running low 142s. 142, 141 last lap. And only 97 thousandths off his personal best. Sobersport meanwhile in third, still knocking off the 42s, and now with 10.8 seconds over Bounty. That damage is starting to cost him now. Look, with the 1:45.2 last lap. Unless he did have a moment, I am not sure, but yeah, I think that damage is costing him now, because suspension damage as well can be a bit annoying. Oh, we got a little gaggle here though, haven't we? So we might as well stay with these guys for a minute. Maxi King there, that's laps again. Oliver Van Tor and Bert Hoban about to lap Van Tor again. Nicely done there. Getting out of the way, guys. Super driving. Meanwhile, Kiki has been and made his stop. Let's give him a 53-second lead on the dude after. Oh, dude's got a 1 second penalty, which he's about to serve. Let's quickly check back with Bud, because he was bringing that gap down to 9 seconds now. Has he unlapped himself from the dude there? Or... So we'll have a quick look at the lap times in a bit. Let's see how quick that gap is coming down. We're down to 8.2, 8.1. Wood really pushing hard. We jump on board with Bud, give him a little bit of on-board airtime. On another personal best. Nicely done there. Through the inner loop. Pushing hard on the outer loop. Can't remember the name of this corner as we go into the toe. Gap now 4.4 seconds. Bud can smell Maxi King. What can Maxi do? Can he respond? I don't think so. But he's really pushing. You see him revving that car hard. No intention of saving any fuel, any tyres, anything. He just wants to get this move made as quick as possible and press on. Nicely done through the turn 10. As the stream lights up with goes for Bud. Not my favourite beer, but I could kill a Bud right now. Any cold beer, actually. Any drink, actually. In fact, I will go and get myself one shortly. But not yet. Not while this action's going on. Close enough through the inner loop. Let's quickly jump outside. Really miss being able to push button views. Where will Bud make the move? It's not in the toe, will it be in the heel? He has got the inside line, I think he will be. Can he be late on the brakes? Braking just before the 100. Oh, Max King not wanting to give up the place. Fighting hard. Meanwhile, the dude lapping. Maxi there. Maxi a little bit by surprise there. Stay out of the way, all clean, no damage. Well done, sir. Now, what is next? What's next for Bud? What's the next gap? Well, he's got a minute 9 now, and that's gonna be a tough ask. He's not even halfway through his laps yet, so you never know. We'll keep an eye on that, see if it goes up, goes down. But well done. So well done, Bud, on the pass. Gilbert running very similar lap times to Bud. But maybe a little bit more consistent. And we'll be making up the odd second here and there. Yes, it's already dropped by a second. Dude also now about to tag onto the back of Bud, get a bit of a draft, save a bit of fuel, and then lap him. Doing a great job in that. The dude running nice consistent lap time on a personal best at the moment. Still 56 seconds behind Kiki. Coming down slowly but hardly tumbling. And what is the closest battle on track? I'm not certain actually. Let's have a quick flick through, shall we? Well, it's certainly not for the lead. As Haku is 5 minutes in front of 5th. Bounty Hunter now 43 seconds behind, but I think he's pitted earlier. Yep, because Sober is in now. Now this could be something worth keeping an eye on, because Bounty will obviously have no damage now. And it was a much shorter stint that time round. Painful when you're in a race waiting for a car to come out the pits. But yeah, so there's still a good lead over Bounty. Has come right down, but still not quite certain how big it is, as it's still coming down. It's 14 seconds. Which would seem about accurate. You do lose time going up here when you come out the pits, because obviously you don't have the run, because you come out the mid to the high speed section. Vantor, I'm sure, has just pitted as well. Bounty 48 seconds in front and 52 seconds back to Kiki for Vantor. Kiki meanwhile keeping the gap the same to the dude. He's got 56 in front and a minute 14 behind. Bud Spencer taking another second out of Kilbear. But he has got a half a second penalty, so he might give it straight back. As we all know, these half second penalties do steal you more than a half a second every time. Oh, somebody's got a penalty in front of him as well. Oh yes, the dude with half a second penalty also. But now with 15 seconds lead over Maxi. He just seems to be struggling with this track a little bit. Don't think it's one of his favourites. Who knows? Meanwhile, Haku now starting lap 39. With damage. Where did that happen? I reckon lap 35 with the 143.2. Quite possibly, or lap 32 and he did a 140. No, because he did a 140 straight after. So yeah, and with damage, suspension and aero, he's still doing 42s. But Herb on the other hand, consistent 42s, apart from lap 36 and 29. Looking super quick and super consistent. What more can you say? Sober Motorsport still 14 seconds in front of Kuhn. I think to and fro a little bit with Kuhn did a 42 last lap, so did Sober. His lap times have gone a bit mental now as we've got to lap 34, 37, 36, 37. Yes, these servers are brilliant today. Well, yes, currently very little action on track. we have got some cars together here, so let's leave you in the doodum, bud. And Vandal. Oh, give me 2 seconds, guys. So let's have another flick through. I would say the action, but the driving. Kicking out. back up to a minute in front and brought the gap down to 40 seconds to Vantor as Vantor had a moment. Now I think he's just pushing hard. Bounty Hunter still with a 57-second lead. And up to 15 seconds for Sober Motorsport now. He seems to have the edge, the odd 10th here and there. Coon can't quite live with him. That's why they'd have to stop for a quick drink break. Hobart in seconds, 2 minutes 13 behind Haku. Haku, that damage cost him a little bit. He's been in the 43s for 3 laps. Not sure who is in the final stint for Nola. I'll have a look in a minute. Everyone's thinking, God damn it, he's back. Damn it. It was better when it was quiet, but at least I can change view for you guys so you can see different cars. Let's have a look how Bud's doing, shall we? Has he just stopped? Because he's only 7. Yeah, he's just stopped. I think Kilbane must have that gap now down to 57 seconds, so he's took another, what was it? It was 1 minute 7 last time we looked at it, wasn't it? So he's took another 10 seconds out of him. Bud really going for it. System 44s on his worn tyres are now on a personal best on lap 37. I think has Maxi stopped as well? No, he's due a stop. Oh, not for a while. Still got a quarter of a tank. Just been lapped by Kiki. Kilbane seeming to be keeping that gap a little bit better now. He's got fresher tyres. I think Bud did have the advantage on worn tyres. Alright, let's have a look at Kleck, shall we? With a half a second penalty, but with a minute and 3 in front, half a second's not going to matter here nor there. And it could have been worse because he's obviously just pitted as well, so at least it's not a 3-second penalty. But it would have rounded the number off to Kilbane to a nice flat 1 minute. Carrying a lot of fuel here, Kleck, so is he going for a long stint? Keep an eye on that. Dude, meanwhile, 7 minutes 40 behind the leader and 1 minute behind Kiki, who has pulled another second on him. And that gap's come down more. Grand Tour. Pressure of driving the Audi at over 2 hours starting to get to him. Consistently in the 44s, but with Kiki doing 42s. Kiki at the moment smashing it. 52.1 his quickest lap on lap 37. He's currently on lap 41. And the gap now down to 35 seconds. And we'll keep our eyes on that. Yeah, and Sober pulled another second on Kuhn that lap. Gap up to 17 seconds now. In the background there. Sober doing a great job in third. Can he keep it together for another 28 laps? 27, well 28 including this one. And keep Bounty Hunter behind him. But Hoban still in second, 2 minutes 13 behind Haku, who still hasn't come into the pits and he's having a problem with Maxi there. Maxi getting out of the way now. Haku will be in at the end of this lap. I think his fuel will insist. Team Nola SNS. I'm sure he'll still be annoyed with himself for getting damaged and running 43s and 44s. But that's what these aliens are like. Perfectionists, a lot of them. Very wide there. And get a little bit of a wiggle on there, but hey, it makes it a little more entertaining. Here's one for you listeners, if you could. Has anybody actually watched all of it so far? And will you continue to watch it for 8 hours? I mean, that's pretty impressive. I'm sure most of you have probably switched the sound off, so you don't have to listen to my voice. So I doubt I'll get an answer. And it's just not the same flicking onto players when they should be in liveries and they're not. I mentioned it again. Yeah, that gap's staying at 2:13. And both due in the pits. I hope we're staying out for one more lap. So is Haku's. So yeah, all my predictions constantly wrong and out the window. Oh yeah, I know it's not the people's fault, it's just one of them things, mate. It's not necessarily the host either, it's sometimes just the server, it's just... But as long as we don't get disconnects and these guys get to carry on, then it's all good in my eyes. We'll go through the grid one more time. Hoban in second. He has made a second back on Haku with the damage. Sober in third, 4 minutes 43 behind the leader. Great consistent lap times for him there. And the same with Bounty. Starting to slow down a little bit as the tyre wear creeps in. Or the fatigue, who knows, he's lap 45 after all. Kiki bringing that gap down now to 30 seconds, so another 5 seconds out of Vantor that lap. Well, not that lap, the last couple of laps. But can he respond? Kiki will be in a couple of laps, I'll probably say 3. As I've been completely wrong the last couple, so he'll probably come in at the end of this lap now. Vantor's still got plenty of fuel on board. So we will see that that gap grow again, but how many more stops do you think it'll be? I think Vantor will probably just try and go for one more stop. Kiki may have to make 2, but we will see again. Don't trust my predictions. The only thing you can normally trust me for is a commentator's curse, but so far I've only had one tonight and it was after a long run. I think that's the only accident we've actually seen tonight. You know, people have had damage, but... So now Bud brought the gap down to 54 seconds now, so he's another 3 seconds out of Killbear. Killbear in turn, he's taken a little bit out of LMP Clex. As Maxi King stopped yet, still hasn't stopped, so he will be dropping even further back from Bud, who is on a charge. Still got a nice set of fresh tyres on there. And a third of a tank of fuel. And he will continue to press. Meanwhile, I imagine Haku and Bert Hoban will have stopped. Now with 22 laps to go. Hoban coming up to lap Van Toor in 5th. On lap 48 now. And so he's made up another little bit of time on Haku, probably because of the damage repair. Down to 2 minutes 10. Still a big ask of anybody though. As we see, it is starting to get darker. I think by the end of the stint 3 it will be quite dusky. Headlights on now. I think it may even be dark by the end of this stint. Not sure on the time rate either. Bouncing out in 19 seconds behind Sober. He's struggling to keep up here, he's dropping away, the podium's slipping away, but it's only 20 seconds and there's still 20 odd laps in this lobby for these guys, and another 2 hours on top, so 18 seconds is nothing. That's one mistake.
Hey Richard.
Ah, good evening Paul, how are you sir?
I'm okay, how are you doing?
Yeah, not bad mate, I'm sure people are bored of my voice now, and so it's good to have somebody with me to bounce off.
Well, they will be bored of my voice as well, so
well,
let's just be bored for them.
Well, yeah, they're going to have had it for nearly 6 hours today in total, won't they?
Yeah, something like that. So we've seen some good racers, some good paces.
Some magic liveries and disappearing cars.
Okay.
We had the Jag disappeared in the pits and then reappeared.
GT7 at its best.
Yeah, the servers looked a bit iffy to start with, and now they're seem to be running fairly smoothly, not too much lag, but we have cars without liveries. They're all, a majority of them are stock liveries, but not all of them. So yeah, God knows what's going on there, so thank you, Polyphony.
Thanks for fucking something up again.
But hey, it is what it is, and we'll make the most of what we have.
Yeah, first team still in first position.
Yes.
These guys are absolutely fast, not normal.
Yes, they are a bunch of aliens. I remember watching Haku around the Nürburgring, and it was a thing of beauty.
Yeah. Well, his fastest lap was a 40.7.
Yep, he's smashing it.
Okay.
Question, we seem to have an extra team now, so I haven't got a team name for those dudes.
I have no idea who the extra team is.
No, so should we make a name up for them?
Yeah, sure.
Well, which one's the extra? Which one's the new one? Who are we looking at? Is it? It's hard to tell because some people have swapped stints as well, so.
Yeah, I know that, but Spencer swapped some Stint.
Yeah, I said that's not.
He was together with Skillerant or something like that.
Yeah, Bud Spencer, that's PTE Motorsport. He's got a lot of backing online, a lot of guys on YouTube watching him. So big shout outs for Bob. Kiki in the pits. Let's flick down to that because the pits is something different to look at. That's saying Kiki's livery is there for everyone to see. So,
well, Kiki was doing a great job in the first stint. Then Ateinske took over and he had, I think, 3 times damage.
Oh.
So they lost a lot of positions. Well, a lot of time. Bounty Hunter is riding with Dimik and Ignorance. They came in 3rd. They're on 4th position now.
He started closing the gap back down to Sober though. He brought it back down to 18 seconds. It was up to 19. I mean, the gap's been tense, to-ing and throwing here and there, but Bounty not quite able to keep onto the coattails of Sober, but still doing a great job. I'm still trying to work out what the extra one is. The extra one, the BMW.
I have no idea, mate.
Yeah, it is. We have no BMW on the list, so it is the Beamer we are naming. With our friend Klex. I like that name. Klex, we can do something with that. So it's the LMP boys. And Klex, if you've got a team name, if you want to send it to me via YouTube on the chat, if any of you guys are watching. If not, we're going to make you one up. You might like it, you might not.
Hate us now, love us later.
Oh, that's a good point. He's saying push the engine, it's the last race for him. Go, go, go. So, the engine wear over the course of the race, but will that matter in 2 hours?
I have no idea.
I mean, you can do 2-hour races and you don't need to rebuild your engine, but you can do a couple of hours and your oil starts to show and you do lose a few miles an hour down a long straight with these little things.
Could be with the practice times that they all had done on the engine.
Yeah, true as well. Let's have a look how Bud's doing. 53 seconds now to Kilbear. That gap not coming down as quick. Kilbear has answered. And he's dropped back into the 43s for a bit. And then now he's back in the 44. So let's see if Bud can get back in the 43s and start catching him again.
Okay. A lot of fast guys in there.
He's with the PTE Motorsport crew.
And what lap times is Bert Hobe doing on P2?
Bert Hoben is doing 42s. He's actually just done a 41.9, his quickest lap of the race, last lap.
Okay.
So yeah, he's smashing it as well, and the gap stayed consistent between himself and Haku. It's not pulled away much or drawn. He has lost 4 seconds since Haku got his damage fixed.
Okay.
So yeah, Haku picking up the pace again now. Oh, he's got a penalty. He's got a 1 second penalty as Haku.
Okay, he's 2 minutes 40 behind. Or in front of... And Bert is like... He's like a fast guy as well.
Yeah, he's doing really consistent 43s, 42s. He's doing 43s with worn tyres and he's doing consistent 42s on fresh.
Nice,
and so
nice.
Bounty's hanging in there, but just not quite. So yeah, but there's still a long way to go. 19 laps for these guys. How many's Haku got left? 17 laps.
So someone is saying normally he drives a 2-hour race in 1 hour.
Oh, flux capacitor completed in that car. Oh, there is. Just watching the lights flickering on the rear wing on that Merc. Looks a bit odd. But yes, the night drawing in now.
Yep.
Time for bed.
Are you back to work?
Yes, I have been at work today. Dashed in, switched my PlayStation on, joined the lobby, had a coffee and a cigarette, and jumped on.
Oh, And I heard you didn't have any beers?
No beers, no. It's too early for beers. I haven't had any food yet, so every now and then you might hear as my stomach is going mental as well.
I think the next lobby will be open in, I guess, 5 minutes, because I'm waiting for it as well, so...
Yes, so when you go, but it has been nice to have some company, mate.
Yeah, but I'm staying for a little bit.
Ah, excellent. How long have we got left anyway? 25 past 6. That's gone quite quick, actually.
Yeah, yep.
Bearing in mind, I've been actually in the lobby for nearly 2 hours. But anyway, back to racing. We have Sober Motorsports and Bounty both in the pits, both on 2% fuel. So there is going to be no advantage gain in the pits. Sober's away. What can Kuhn do? How is the gap going to have changed? Is he going to put more fuel in, maybe? Who knows?
You never know with Kuhn.
Well, he definitely won't pit in time for tyres, will he, sir?
You never know with Bounty Hunter. He's one of the special guys.
And the gap has stayed the same at 18.8 seconds. As Haku is about to lap Kuhn again. Give him a little flash, get the bloody hell out of the way. I'm flying. Get the way out of my UFO. It's coming through. Well done, Kuhn. Gets out of the way. He'd stay in his draft, but he's already broke it. It's oh, a little moment from there. From Bounty. Now what's... Oh, it's getting interesting for P5. Oh, but Kiki has got a 1.5 second penalty.
Oh, Kiki.
But the gap down to 16 seconds to 5th. With 19 laps to go. He could really make this happen.
Kiki's doing 42s.
Consistent 42s as well until he is getting to the death of the tyre. Then he drops into the 43s, but only low 43s. So yeah, Kiki doing a grand job. Oh, curse of the commentator! Get going, Kiki, quick! Very smoky tyres. I think he was looking behind him because he was about to get lapped by Haku. I know he's about to get lapped by Bounty Hunter as well. Oh, he's lost a big chunk of time there.
Yep, don't stream for me now. Oh, that's Kiki. Who almost made Haku crash it.
It is another VQS guy full Stint 4, so
yeah.
I can't imagine first place the gap getting any smaller, should I say.
Yep, so for the guys who are waiting for the lobby, the next lobby is up.
Kiki may be feeling the duration of this race now, but I am going to get off him because I do feel I am jinxing him now.
Go jump to Haku.
I've jumped to Van Toor in 5th, so...
Okay. Yeah, Bounty Hunter is wide on Kiki's tail.
But we're not going to look there. There he is, but we have had a quick look. But Kiki looks to have found his rhythm again and settled. Sober now 20.7 seconds in front of Bounty. And Bert Hoban 2 minutes 16 behind Haku. He's just about to lap the dude again, who has got another 1 second penalty. But yeah, really good race by Bert Hoban again.
Yeah. He's always a steady, consistent rider. Doesn't matter if it's dark or it's wet, he's always good pace.
And saying what's the gap between himself, it's over a lap, isn't it? It's over.
Yeah, 2:16.
The gap between second and third is hard to tell because it is over a lap again. I think it's nearly 2 laps, isn't it? No, it's only a lap. No. 1 and a bit laps. Yeah, that gap nearly up to 21 seconds now. As Kiki managed to pull himself together and start pulling that gap back a bit. It's back to 21 now, so he's made a couple of seconds back already. And Van Toort has got a penalty as well.
Okay.
Kiki will like that. It was only a second, but he should make 1 or 2 seconds back up from that. With the climb up the hill. Instantly makes a second back. Have we got any more battles elsewhere? Let's have a quick flick through. I don't think so. I think the gaps are all quite large. I suppose we could have a look what Bud's doing. Bud has closed the gap to Killbear by another 10 seconds. Killbear with a slow lap last lap with a 45.8. And they're both going to need to pit at similar times also. This is going to be quite exciting for these two. Can he bring the gap down much more? Bud trying to unlap himself.
He's doing a great job on 9th, because his buddy on the first stint got a disconnection.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they had to start the last one in a row. So Knatterbaas was doing a good job. And now
he's in the pits.
Gilbert has secured the 9th position, so that's good. Still 1 minute behind the other guy, but still.
That's a good recovery.
Can happen. Yeah, anything can happen.
I think Bud's staying out. Well, I don't know, he's not there yet. I think I would come in and cover him off just so I know exactly where I am on track. We can see how much progress you are making. And plus the fact he's not being held up, but... Oh no, well... Klex is in, so he's stayed out. Might as well, his car's light, he's probably got enough for another 2 laps. Because the fuel is quite deceiving here when it starts flashing.
Yep, and they're all going in the pit in the 69th lap. That will be
right,
yeah, the end of their pits, or their stints. Already see some fast guys joining my lobby. I see Peppy, that's Haku's mate, he's also pretty fast.
Yeah, the Bud fan club give him another cheer on the YouTube chat.
Yes, Kiki took some magic pills, and like Dimmy says, pills are working out.
They were working well for a while.
Yeah. Now he's switching to the blue ones to keep his head up. So we didn't make a name up for the BMW guys.
That's it.
Nobody gave us a name for the
That's
guys
true,
that are
not one of
riding
them.
with the BMWs. I'm looking in my lobby. I don't see a BMW here. So we might as well call them the Twats, but maybe that's a little too harsh.
Klex's Midnight Runners.
Something like that.
Right, the dude in the pits now. I'm just leaving the pits.
You know what that means, der dude?
The dude, I would have said.
Yeah, the dude. Okay, so we got one guy cheering Go LMP. Jack Lamotte. Jack Lamotte, what is your team name if you are cheering these guys on?
LMP Biscuit. Chocolate Starfish. Was something to do with Chocolate Starfish? You weren't in Limp Bizkit album. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. And the hardcore flavored something.
Yeah. Rolling, and all that jazz.
We were young.
Haku about to pass LMP. Mr. Clicks.
So, how many laps till Haku enters the pit? These guys are.
He's got to be getting to
54th lap.
So he's got 9 laps left to go as Haku is on lap 60.
Yep, making a nice overtake.
And there's Bud in the background for everyone to cheer. We've got Energy in town line. And he said quack. I don't know why.
Maybe he just finished. I don't know.
So 9 laps to go out of lap 69. Oh, 68 actually, isn't it? Because one of them's an out lap, and then I get to chill afterwards for a bit. But
Yeah.
that's still gone pretty quick. But Hoban is on his 59th laps at 10 to go. Let's have a look. Bounty has got the gap down to under 20 seconds again. So Coons had a good lap. He done his personal best last lap with a 1:42.3.
Great shot. Great shot.
And we've all checked between. Kiki has worked his magic again. I think he's took the purple pill and it's got stuck in his throat and it's given him a stiff neck.
Still a good track from Limp Bizkit. Yeah, boiler. That's a good track from Limp Bizkit.
I'll never forgive them because they covered OP8 live by Tool and just ruined it. You don't cover Tool song, it's like sacrilege. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the gap between Bud. Has he made any more ground? He's made another 3 seconds. Super kill there. Who's taking over from in Stint 4? Because they're gonna be feeling this. They're gonna be encouraged by this, I think.
Yep.
So where's Bud? Bud. There's Bud. Well, I don't know because they've changed their order around because Bud was supposed to drive Stint 2. So I don't know if it's Jumanji or Skillarente. But one of these guys, he's going to be feeling it. Because he's doing a great job here. So Kilbear, good recovery. He's got the gap dead on a minute pretty much. To Limp Klexi. They keep changing the name. Let's jump back to Kiki, who's got that gap down to 13.3 seconds now. Tyres looking good, fuel quarter of a tank. 11 laps to go, so pretty sure that'll all be stopping one more time, you reckon? 11 laps. Yeah, I would have said so. Bounty's got a half a second penalty, you won't like that.
Kiki is doing a great job.
He's thinking about unlapping himself. I think he will just wait till Bounty serves his penalty.
Okay, Jumanji comes next.
It is Jumanji.
Yeah. We are missing one guy in the my lobby, but this is about to start. So if your teammate is not in, tell him to
give him a
hurry
kick.
up. Yeah, you will be fucked in 1 minute, so.
Who are you missing, do you know? What cars do you have on track?
Take a quick look. Sure, the stewards are on it as we speak.
The gap down to 12.6 now. Kiki really pushing. Bounty has dropped behind Kiki as he served his penalty, and I think that's a good thing because Kiki has got the pace. If Bounty drops in his toe, it might drag him up to Vantor. he might like to check back to the front. Let's see how many laps now. 63 laps done for Haku. 6 to go. As he laps Vantor. Vantor gets out the way. But moving off the line, Kiki's going to smell that. That's another half a second, he's going to think.
I think we are missing HM Toby. Oh, Toby, get the hell in this lobby.
Yes, for Herman Motorsport. Oh, it's Maxi's teammate. I haven't seen Maxi for a bit. There he is. The Jag looking all shiny in the dark. As Bert Home comes to lap him again. Now nearly 14 minutes behind. 14 minutes and 14 seconds behind Haku. Haku set the fastest lap again with 140.3. That was quite a while ago, actually.
Yep, and Toby is too late. This lobby has already started.
A quick check back. Bounty Hunter dropped another second. He's nearly 22 behind Sober. Meanwhile, Kiki has got the gap down to 9.5 seconds. With 9 laps left to go.
Okay.
The dude on a personal best as well. But with not a lot to lose and not a lot to gain. Bounty sticking in Kiki's draft, not quite, I think he's just outside him. Yeah, he is. And it would have been useful, I think, because Kiki did have a bit more pace. Could have possibly dragged him up. That gap's still coming down, not as quick though now. Vantor put the boot down, I think, and he had a bit of a bad lap. Last lap with a 1:45.1. Kiki done a 1:42.3, so yeah. Just another flick through the order, dude. 1:42.4 last lap, personal best. And Kleck's on a personal best with a 1:43.5 as he crosses the line. But Spencer has brought the gap down to under 40 seconds, now to 37.9. So Jumanji will be getting ready for this. And anyone listening from Stint 4, good luck, guys.
Yep, good luck.
Haku now 4 laps to go, sorry. I've got to remember, not lap 70, stupid boy, yeah, so 4 laps to go.
Okay, 4 laps to go.
Bert Hoban with 5. Well, they have enough fuel to get to the end. I would have thought they'd know exactly what they're doing. So, but still 22 seconds in front of Bounty. But Kuhn has got back past Kiki, so Kiki has had a moment. I think. No, he's just lost a bit of time, or Bounty's found some. One of the two. But the gap between Kiki and Vantor is 10.5 seconds now, so he has lost a second here. Maybe he's pushed a little bit too hard on them tyres, or maybe just a little bit of a bad lap. We'll soon see. Keep it going, Kiki. And it is about the best action on track at the minute, because at least there's 3 cars together as well. We'll keep our eyes obviously on the lead, because he will be in a few laps to change over to the next guy.
I hope it's not Toby. Well, it's always a pleasure to stream good races.
Absolutely. It's now getting dark, and I do like these long races where the time changes. It's quite nice to have a race that start in the light and finish in the dark, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Do you actually get to see the sunrise in yours, or is it in like real time?
No, it's gonna be real time. So we are ending at 2 at night, I guess. There won't be a sunrise here.
No, because I do like some of the sunrises. Bathurst looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you now, lap 66. And starting lap 67. Only 2 more laps after this. For Haku. 3 for Bert Hoban. Bound to be clawed a half a second or a second back to Sober Motorsport. Pushing at the end of the stint. Trying to do his best to hand over the situation as best as he can.
Okay, Rich, I'm gonna jump out of this party.
Yes, mate, good luck.
So, thanks for streaming.
No problem, always a pleasure for you guys.
Yeah, I will hear you after the race.
Sounds good, mate. Speak to you soon.
Bye bye, guys.
Goodbye. I think Fantor has decided to put the hammer down now. And again, see what he can do. Leave his partner in the best position he can. Kiki's still pushing hard though. But say the last 2 laps in the 45s, his tyres don't even look that bad, so I think just over pushing. Or maybe the dark. Or maybe, like they said, his pills running out. And saying to do bringing the gap down, actually, it was a minute. It took 8 seconds out of Kiki the last few laps. In 42.7, 42.6, 42.4, 42.9. Looking good. Well, Spence now got the gap down to nearly 30 seconds. Just over at 32. Bud really going well. At least you can't tell the liveries aren't really there now it's dark. You can just see a name and some headlights. The sky looks pretty. Let's have a listen to the Jag briefly before we flip back to the lead on lap 68. 1 more lap to go after this for Haku before he hands it over to Pepe, was it? Pepe. Yes, I'm sure I've seen him race as well at the Nürburg. Bert Hoban will be handing over to me mate Philip. Philip have no idea what that stands for, or if it's actually initials or anything, I don't know. But he's a good lad. Sober Motorsport still hanging on to that podium. He will be handing over to Shadow. It looks like both these guys ran 2 stints. That's a lot of driving today. 4 hours each. Good job you were off work. And here is Haku on his last lap. only gets a half a second penalty on his last lap as well, so but he wouldn't be pushing for a fastest lap or anything. It's already in the bag, I think, with the 1 minute 40.3. Not that I'm sure that makes any difference, but it's always good for morale, isn't it? Yes, well done, Haku. Great drive. Unbelievable drive, in fact. It all looks so easy. 2 minutes 28 in front of Verhoeven now. And coming around the toe for the last time and into the heel. Around turns 10, 11 and finally 12. And he will be handing over. At the end of this lap, is it? Yes. And in he goes. Well done, Haku. Great drive. And at least your car had a livery. Meanwhile, Verhoeven in second. About to start his final lap in 2 turns. They're doing a great job in second place. Consistency is key here. Other people doing similar lap times, but just not as consistently. Them 2 seconds here and there do build up over 2 hours. Through the S's for the last time for tonight. And onto the back straight. And then the last time through the inner loop. Fuel flashing, tyres gone. Managed to perfection. Good job, buddy. And down to the hill for the last time. Before he hands over to Philip. He'll be pretty pleased with being handed over a 2.5 minute lead. Yeah, just over 2.5 minutes. Well done, Bert. Great job. So, but just starting lap, well, just finishing lap 68, so we'll have 1 more to go after this. And the same as Bounty, he's dropped 22 seconds again behind, so not much in it. He's kept the pace. He's both done a great job here. Bounty will be pretty miffed to have dropped off the podium, though. There's Bud again as well. He's trying to unlap himself, I think. I mean, well, Kiki has got that gap down to under 10 seconds again. I don't think he'll have time to do anything about it now, but he's handing it over as best as he can and giving his teammate the chance to battle for 5th. And here is Kiki's teammate. Let's have a look. Kiki be handing over to R009. Oh, that's dude, isn't it? Ah, yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of his name. So let's have a look how Bud has done with that gap. That gap down to 25 seconds now. Let's have a look on board at night. On board the Porker. I've actually come to really like this car again in this game. What a great recovery drive from Bud. Oh, Sober's in. Sorry for the crappy. Oh man. Well done. So that means Bounty will be in any second also. Stupid views. Just want to be able to press one button. Congratulations, buddy. They well done the podium. Guys starting their last lap, Vantor and Kiki. Kiki got the gap down to 8 seconds now. He's really pushed hard in his last couple of laps. I mean, he's pushed hard in all the laps, sometimes too hard. And if you look at the last, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laps, he's had a penalty every lap. Don't do it again. Don't get any more penalties, Kiki. Bud's picked himself up half a second penalty there, but he's still got a good few laps to go. A gap under 8 seconds now. Kiki wishing he had another couple of laps. But he hasn't, as he comes up to the hill for the last time. Vantor and Kiki. Well, it's been great to watch this gap, this battle almost happen. I'm sure it will in Stint 4, fingers crossed. But the dude in 7th has made some serious impression into Kiki in the last few laps. That gap down to 47 seconds now. It was a minute, not too long back. Saying that, it might have been quite long back. It has been 2 hours, and Vantor in 5th, and Kiki hands over in 6th. Good job, guys. What a dude. Going round on his own. Showed some really good pace there with the 42.3 fastest lap. Good job, dude. Who will you be handing over to? Let's have a look. I'll be handing over to Mickey Finn. One of my favourite DJs. I'm sure I've mentioned that before on one of the streams. And he's in. Good job, dude. Kiki's accidentally won the race. And next up, with 1 lap after this to go, will be LP Biscuit. With Klex. He's got a half-second penalty at the moment, but he'll just scrub that off. So is Maxi in front. But we'll get to see plenty of Maxi. He's still got a good few minutes to go. Gilbert 1 minute 7 behind, but Bud Spencer has got the gap down to 11 seconds. What a drive from Bud. Did he have to stop again, Gilbert? Yeah, he's had to make a last minute splash and dash, and he's got damage. Oh, with only 1.5 laps to go, I think he can hold on to the 8th place for now, but he's going to put Jumanji in a good position for Stint 4. Not sure who's taking over for Gilbert. I'll have a quick look, shall I? We'll watch Flex finish his lap. Oh, we've got to get a flag. Oh no, it'll be for Kiki, won't it? Let's try not to lose any time here. Let's have a quick check with Bud. Got down to 7.2 seconds. As they come into their final lap. Down to 6.5. Gilbert will be feeling the pressure this lap, I think. I'm presuming Bud will be on chat with Jumanji, so we can tell him to get on the throttle as soon as he stops. Now down to 4.5 seconds. Just check where Klex is. He's just coming to the last couple of corners. Turns 11 and 12. And in the pits he goes. Congratulations, Klex. As he hands over to the next LMP driver. Right, so now what's Bud got? Bud's got a penalty, that's what Bud's got. But he got the gap down to under 2 seconds as well. Oh, that's got to hurt. He could have possibly gone in 9th position, but I think it's going to have to settle for 10th. Gilbert will have been relieved to see the half-second penalty. He's drove a good stint though. Congratulations both. Can he get in with under a second? It would be nice. Not quite, 1.3 seconds. Oh, good job, guys. And just Maxi left to finish this stint. So we might as well stay with him. I'm sure he won't like that. So Gilbert will be handing over to Taizé. Maxi having some fun, because don't think he's handing over to anybody because I don't think they turned up in the other lobby. Was it Toby? Yep, HM Toby. Why this is, I'm not sure. Oh well, it's been fun anyway. And he looks like he's having some fun now. In the meantime, let's give a big shout out to OJRT Nick for hosting this and making it all possible for these guys. Unfortunately, the liveries fell off, but none of the cars did, so as far as I'm concerned, that's a success. So thanks for letting me stream, guys. Thanks for joining in. And we should all definitely leave mine. I'm sure nobody's watching now. If they are, why? Chronix is up. So go and jump on that. And I'll sod it. I'll stay streaming until Maxi finishes if he's going to finish. As he's only got one lap to go, you've done 2 hours. You might as well finish it, mightn't you? It'll be kind of a shame not to. And the jack doesn't sound too bad, does it? Oh yes, I just get sick of looking at them, and it is the F-types I work on generally. But you still see the odd one and you think, oh yeah, that's nice. So we have got everyone out the pits for one last time to finish the race. I told you Kiki'd win. Now there's our first finisher there, Haku. But for me, driver of the session was Bud Spencer. Absolutely great drive there. And I did enjoy watching Kiki, even though I did seem to jinx him once. But yeah, great drive by everybody. Not easy keeping concentration for this long. Some of the guys not finishing the race by the look of it, probably after 2 hours, they've probably gone for a really long slash. Somebody having a bit of a slide there. Last flick through. Oh, Verhoeven is out the pits now. And he's going for it as well. Why not? He's had a rest. And collects out as well, and just the dude. Maxi King just crossed the line. Well done, guys. Right, so I don't think we need to wait for everybody to cross the line. We know the results, and I'm only distracting you from Chronic Stream if you're still here, so move along to that, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks everyone for having me as well, and good luck in Stint 4.